guys, hope you're all doing well. So I am so excited to bring you this video. This is going to be a first impressions wear test on some new e.l.f. items. Literally the package was dropped on my door and I was like, I was ready. So we're going to try these things on. So it's a haul as well as a try on. I hastily did my brows. That's all I'm wearing, and plus my skincare. That's all I have on. Because we're going to try new e.l.f. items. Oh my god, why is it tore up? Okay, some free gifts. I got a mini Power Grip primer, which I love that primer, and a mini Power Grip with niacinamide. They're going in the mini collection. Jesus, e.l.f., everything is just a little rough. So I have 4 of the new camo liquid blushes. We're gonna put them on and I'll swatch whatever ones I choose, and I'll swatch. And I'm lying, I have 5. Wait, Lord help me, Lord help me, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Gorge Orange. Oh, I got 2 coming in hot pinks. They sent me 2. Did not order 2. Okay, all right. There's a lot going on in this package. There's a lot going on. Okay, very excited, very excited. Another free gift, we have the Pure Skin moisturizer. I will give this a try. I did not like the Pure Skin toner though. So anyway, okay. The new thing, the new exciting thing are the blushes, and then we have the new Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I bought 2 shades because the swatches on the website were just very misleading. I don't know. They could be exact, and I see, but the colors did not match what I have in the other one. So I think I have a 540 neutral in the regular. I picked up deep 500W because warm golden undertones, and tan 460W. We'll see, because the tan looked dark. It was just whatever. It says full coverage, long lasting, dewy finish. I'm excited. These were $15. I picked up their 2 new brushes as well, which is the cream and powder face brush, and then the liquid blush brush. So I'm going to use these today. Okay, all right, okay. And we got the blushes. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Okay, all right. So I do not have on any anything on my face. Like I said, I have my skincare on. We're going to start with primer, and in the theme of e.l.f., I'm going to use the Power Grip primer for 2 reasons. I love this primer. It's going to allow things to stick, but it doesn't change the finish of anything. Remember, this is hydrating, so it says full coverage, long lasting, and it says dewy finish. So we want to really see what that finish is. So I'm not going to put on any like mattifying situations or stuff like that. So, but I'm going to put on some grip, and I'm also not going to color correct. e.l.f. has a color corrector. I always use color corrector. And, you know, trying things out, I do always recommend like making the only variable. I mean, unless you're doing a full face of first impressions or something, you're having fun. But like if you really want to test something, make that thing the only variable in your routine. So if you normally color correct, go ahead and color correct. If you normally, you know, do whatever, do those things. But I want to see the coverage of this just by itself. The original e.l.f. CC cream. Sorry if I'm talking so fast. I'm so excited. The original e.l.f. CC cream had pretty good coverage. So, yeah. But I do have the e.l.f. eye brightener that I'm going to use. And I'm going to pull a concealer from my drawer here if I need to. And, yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. So we have the primer on. Let's get into these shades here. So this is... like I said, retails for $15. I'll read it to you. Full coverage color correction. So I'm not going to put a good thing I didn't put color correction on. We'll see. Because it's CC cream. We'll see. Full coverage color correction meets a dewy hydrated finish in this multitasking dream cream. I like that. Infused with a blend of tremella mushroom, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and vegan collagen. This hydrating formula plumps skin appearance plus helps protect with broad spectrum SPF 30. All right, so I have the brush. This is the cream and powder face brush. It's very pretty, nicely dense. I like my face brush. It's a little bit bigger than this, but we're gonna do it. This is more along the lines of what I would use for a blush brush. Let's open the blush brush since we're here. And oh, that's cute too. They're about the same size. I like something bigger for my face, but we're here. We're here, baby. We're here. All right, so deep 500W and tan 460W. What if neither one of them work? We're gonna make them work today. They just, the swatches just seem, I don't know. They just seem, dare I say, terrible. Not like terrible in quality, terrible in, just they don't seem like. You would think when they put out something that the shade range would be as close as possible. If you're this shade in something from a line, you'd be that shade in all of their products. That's a dream world, but. All right, let's start with deep 500W, and this is tan 460W in the tube. This is the deep, this is the tan. Doesn't the tan look deeper than the deep? But, all right, deep. Okay. Here's the deep 500W. It's going to work. Okay. Curious about this tan color. Tan 460W. Yeah, like... either one of these. Either one's gonna work. That's a bit warmer. I'm gonna mix them because it's my prerogative. I'm gonna mix them. Let me get my palette. I'm gonna take a pump of each. I'm gonna pump it. Yeah, a pump. Because I don't know. They're very close, so I don't know if this is gonna help anyone. But all right, I'm gonna mix them and I'm gonna apply this to my face. Let's do half of the face. See what we got going on here. Swipe off. I will get foundation everywhere if I don't immediately clean. Oh, I also bought a hand palette from Shop Miss A. I should have used my little hand palette. Anyway, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the brush I bought and blend it out on this side of my skin. Blending fine. Blends just like the other e.l.f. Coverage is, my mind is not blown, but it claims full coverage. And let me see what we have here. Wow, that's really pretty. Is it full coverage? Let me get up in here. Let me get up in here. It's really pretty though. I like this finish. Let me just be clear. I know it's going to settle for a second. This is if I ever, was like, I'm switching to dewy finish. This is the dewy. This is it, because it's not too much. It's not super glowy. I've talked about products that are really, really glowy, that I have to tone down because I'm a matte girl at heart, and I'm growing up. My skin's getting a little bit better. I'm growing up trying to try, the dewy, the glowy, and there's some that I really love, but this is just, I feel like, appropriate. A natural dewy. Is it full coverage? Let's build it a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the cheek area. It's strong. It's a strong, it's a strong medium. It's definitely a medium. Let me see. Let me judge it. Let me see. Maybe it's because my skin looking so good. My skin already look full. Here is the cheek with the foundation. Here is it without. Here's my skin without. No makeup on this side. The e.l.f. on this side. I think it looks beautiful. I do. We'll see how it holds up throughout the day, but I like the finish. This is an appropriate amount of dew for me. I like the finish. The coverage is there. Okay, all right. I'll let you judge the coverage. So I'm going to put the rest on here. And this brush is just fine. I wish it was a little bit bigger because I like my face brushes to blend out a little bit bigger, but it's doing a wonderful job. I don't have any complaints about it. Now, because I am me, I'm still going to set with a powder. So, you know what? I'm going to do it for y'all. I'm not today because I don't think I'm leaving the house. But I would choose something with a little bit more illumination just to keep that level of staying power, and to keep the finish. I'm not going to set it. I am going to set my concealer, but I'm just going to do my face without setting. Pray for me. That's beautiful. It's not covering the dark circles, but it did diminish. It did diminish. I don't know if I will dare reach and say correct, but it did diminish, and it is beautiful. All right, elf. We'll see how it lasts. We'll see what happens today. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm going to grab the elf. This is the Putty Correcting Eye Brightener. I have a request for elf. Let's see. I have a request for elf. I really like the putty line. Y'all know I talked about it. I love things in jars. I need a putty concealer, like the NARS Soft Matte. I need a putty concealer. I need a putty highlight. I need a bunch of putty highlighters. Okay, elf? I need all of this. Don't think I'm gonna add any concealer over top of this. I'm not fully covered like I'd like to be, but I'm definitely enough. It's diminished. I am bright under the eyes. Look at that. And I think that's pretty. I'd leave the house like this. And you know, it's so funny because I leave the house without makeup. But people need to understand, like when I say I'd rather leave the house with no makeup on than bad makeup or makeup that looks a little mess. You know, when I say that. So it's like, I don't feel like anything is wrong with how I look. You know, the coverage wise and the brightening and it's my face. That is my face. I'm going to set this a little bit and I'm going to use something new. I'm actually going to film this haul. This is, oh my God, look, the AOA Flawless from Shop Miss A. They came out with the Givenchy inspired, I think, the 4 different setting powders. I bought all 4, fair, light, medium, and deep. I did. And the medium one, I think, gives off a little pinky hue. So I think I'm going to set with that. But I also think I need to open it. Okay. And I do have, so let's open this. These were $1.88. Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to see that haul. But I have to film it. Try to open it. So I'm going to set with this. Yeah, you guys don't have to watch me struggle and open this. Yep, we're all in this together. We're in this together. Come on. Damn, that's a hard sticker. Whew! Okay. So I'm going to tap some in the lid. Yeah, it gives a corrector vibe, peachy vibe. And that was way too much I put in that lid, but we're going to set... See how good this is. Let's set the elf with it. Boom. Pretty. I like that. Okay. Alright. Okay. We balling on the budget right now. It's weird not setting the rest of the face, but let's do our elf putty bronzer. I am going to use... What shade is this? Bronze de Belle. So I'm going to take this. Throw some bronzer on. I really like the way the face looks. Like I said, I like the glow. Any more glow than this would be a little much for me. But I like the way my face looks. I am going to set it though. We are going to set it. That is, we're going to add that in to give it a fighting chance. Am I going to set it? I might not set it. I haven't done a first impression experiment in a long time and I'm all over the place. But let's get on to blush. Oh, wait a minute though. If they're coming out with liquid blush, then they need to come out with liquid highlight as well. I'd rather putty over liquid, but let's see. What blush we want to wear today? The face is pretty bare, so in terms of like, I don't have any eyeshadow or anything. Let's do Gorge Orange. So these are the liquid blushes. They're in these little tubes, small tubes. How much do you get? You get 0.13 fluid ounces, 4 mils. They have high pigment right on the front. I'll be the judge of that. Long lasting. Wow. Let me swatch them out real quick. This is Gorge Orange. You know, these supposed to be a dupe. I hate that. Just because something comes out, and I gotta get it, just a quick rant, give me 2 minutes. Just because something comes out similar in packaging, same type of product, does not mean it's supposed to be a dupe. I do get that e.l.f. is a dupe brand, and e.l.f. is not, they're never gonna claim we're trying to dupe this. But, and sometimes it's clear. Sometimes it's clear, like, okay, the e.l.f., the CC cream, this is definitely giving it cosmetics. The you know, the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know if she was the OG, but like things coming out that look like that. We get it. e.l.f. is a dupe brand, but like, and like you want to compare the two, and I get it, but like you see a picture. This is a little bit more ambiguous to me because there are plenty of companies that came out with liquid blushes, and I guess I don't know, because e.l.f. is a dupe brand, so you're automatically gonna go, what they trying to dupe with this one? But like when the Juvia's Place liquid blushes came out, it wasn't this big uproar of like they're trying to be like Rare Beauty. There's so many. NARS had a liquid blush for a very long time. It's just that instead of a doe foot, it was a pump. But dupes are about the product, not about the packaging. But yet, when Rare Beauty dropped that liquid blush, they weren't like, oh, Rare Beauty's trying to dupe. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. How y'all feel about, like, I love finding something that's just as good at a reasonable price. But like my instinct when e.l.f. released these, like, oh, they're releasing liquid blushes. My instinct wasn't to, and I own Rare Beauty blushes. It wasn't like, let me see how close they are to the Rare Beauty ones. No, I'm going to judge them on their own as an individual product. And then, yeah, okay, these are similar to that, so they might be a cheaper alternative, and we get to that conclusion, but I'm not going to immediately take a product and compare it to something else, because then what if it doesn't work as well? Then you think they're shitty, and they're really not. They're just good for their own individual reasons. Does that make sense? Because you're looking for them to be exact of something else that already exists, when I don't think that's fair sometimes to how to review products. I just don't think that's fair. You have plenty of people that don't own Rare Beauty blushes and want an inexpensive liquid blush. And if all you're doing is comparing it to something that already exists, and they have no frame of reference, it's not really a good, well-rounded review now, is it? So, I don't know. Anyway, this is Gorge Orange. We have this little rounded doe foot. Okay, that's what it looks like. I am going to take a chance with these. This is coming in hot pink, and I'm going to dot it right on my face. Let's hope it's not as pigmented as Juvia's Place. This is coming in hot pink. Maybe I'll wear the hot pink. I haven't worn a hot pink blush in a while. I think I might go with the hot pink. And then I have two more calmer colors. This is, oh, coming in hot pink. It would help if you saw it. This is Very Well. They are sealed, which is good. This is Very Well. Also, the name, oh yeah, it's on the bottom. e.l.f. got to do better with their naming. Oh, that's pretty. That's Very Well. And then I have Suave Mauve. I wanted to get, it was like a bronze one, sold out by the time I was making my order. I did hold off on making my order for a few days after these released because I was hoping, I saw the sneak leaked picture of, what did I say this was? Suave Mauve, of their new clicky up lip pens, like the NYX Fat. Oh my gosh. So they're coming out. They're not available anywhere yet, but e.l.f., I think they were leaked from like a Canada site and they were available in Canada. And e.l.f. finally released on their US site. They're like, these are coming soon. So I was trying to wait to see about them, but I was like, I can't wait. Suave Mauve at the top. These are absolutely really pretty colors and really brown girl friendly so far. Looking at them, let's see how they blend on the skin. Okay, so keep them on my hand. All right, I'm gonna do the hot pink. I am gonna do the coming in hot pink. We'll do one of each. I'm not going anywhere. We'll do one of each, and then we'll swatch the neutral ones. So the coming in hot pink, I'm gonna go with 2 dots because that seems like a realistic dot. That seems like a realistic amount. Don't know how well they set, so I'm gonna just do one side. Liquid blush brush, and I'm gonna blend. Okay, definitely pigmented, but let's see if we can get it to look like something if we keep blending. Let's see if it increases or pretties itself out. Oh, that's pretty. Pigmented. 2 dots is enough. It's more than enough. But like right now, I love blush. So wearing this like this, I don't feel like I need to wipe any off. I don't feel like I need to go over with my foundation. We're wearing a lot of blush, so you can see these blushes. So that's pretty. That is coming in hot pink. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna wipe it off a smidge. We'll see the difference in the color. I'm gonna wipe it off a smidge. Okay, there we go. That's fine. And then I'm gonna use the Gorge Orange. Same 2 dots. I like the orange. Giving very summer colors of blush, but I don't care. Oh, that's so pretty. I think there's 9 shades total. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. There's 9 shades total. Does it say what kind of finish these are? Lasting flush, super pigmented, lightweight formula. Soft, dewy finish. Soft, dewy finish. I can see that. I can see that. If you want them to be matte, you love these shades, to add extra longevity or staying power to my liquid blushes or my cream blushes, not always, but you can always top them with a powder blush in a similar color or in a little bit different color to get a customized mix. That's up to you. All right, let me blend out the other 2 shades. So those are blended out on my cheeks. And I'm gonna wear these today. Today, it's 11:16 in the morning. I'm gonna keep these on for as long as possible. At least 8 hours, because that's a work day. All right. Let's blend out the other 2. Suave Mauve. Suave Mauve. Let me use my finger. Oh, a lot of people use their fingers to blend out their liquid and cream products, and that is just fine. Here's Suave Mauve. Okay. Boy. So excited. A rush opening that package and getting to play. And then this is Very Well. And once I kind of really cracked them open, there wasn't any plastic on it, I don't think. They were just hard to open. They're easy to open now. You don't have to struggle every time you open them. Very Well. Very Well was a lot deeper and pinkier than the mauve. So I'm wearing Gorge Orange and coming in hot pink on my cheeks. And I'm actually going to film trying on some lip products as well. So I'm not going to put a lip product on or finish my face. So I'm not going to set because we really want to see. I was going to, but we're not going to set. I am going to see how these handle with just the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer underneath and the Camo CC Cream, the Hydrating CC Cream and these camo blushes. The brushes worked fine. This is appropriate. The liquid blush, I do wish the end of this was bigger for the face, as it's supposed to be cream product all over the face, because you're releasing two brushes that are very similar. Using this for liquid blush, I can just use this for my blush. And this for powder is fine for powder, but I would want this a bit bigger. Foundation and powder kind of thing. Especially if you're going to release a brush very similar individually as part of a duo. I think you kind of, I don't know. Okay. I will check in a few hours. Hey guys, so it's 2 o'clock. Well, 1:55. So it's been on for, well, that will it's been on for a couple hours, almost 3 hours. And I will say my face is settled. We're wearing the makeup now. The blush is still blushing. It's only been a few hours. If this blush is worn off, baby, they shouldn't have took it off the production line like that. But the blush is still very much blushing. The face still looks great. I will say some of the dew kind of subsided. Like, it's not as dewy, even though it wasn't super dewy to begin with. It's not as dewy now. I did not put any powder over it. I did not set it with any setting spray. I'm just living my life in a temperature controlled office. And I am not seeing, it's still a natural finish. The coverage is still there. I will say, I think my under eye area wore down a little bit, but I am wearing my glasses, so we're not going to judge all that. But that's all I have to say. No oil, no grease, no nothing. It's holding up. Hey guys. Okay, back for another check-in. We are at 5 o'clock. So it's been roughly 6 hours. Let's see what we got going on. So the blush is still blushing. Again, it's only been 6 hours. The blush is doing very well. Really nice. My cheeks almost look stained and flushed. Really nice. The cream, the CC cream, has broken down. I think it was just not where my glasses are, ignore that, but just around the, I'm trying to use the viewfinder, under eye area. I think just a combination of the, the brightener and this new powder, the Shop Miss A powder. It might not be a good powder. So I'm not stressed about that. But my skin still looks very even. I see, it didn't claim to do this, but I see a little pore reduction. I see a little pore reduction on my cheeks, definitely. Forehead still looks good. I have done nothing, no blotting, no setting, no anything. And you see how, and I just used the e.l.f. primer. I like how this holds true to its finish. And it's actually mattified a little bit. I kind of like that. I've never really seen it something go from dewy to matte. It's just the other way. But I think that's part of the hydrating element of it. I think that's part of the this is the wrong one. That's the original. The hydrating part of it. Yeah, I think that helps with keeping it very flexible on the skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. So I was looking, I pulled out afterwards. I pulled out after, because I was showing my mom the differences. She loves the It Cosmetics CC cream. So I was pulling them out to show her on video. The camo, the regular camo CC cream, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish. I don't know why I was started claiming to be matte. And then the hydrating is, it doesn't say color correcting, but it says it in the description, which is interesting. Full coverage, long lasting, dewy finish. Which is interesting. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. That is the original. Says that. This does not say that. Use as directed. And this has SPF 30 in it as well. So, anyway, that's a 6 hour check-in. We are looking good. And no complaints. All right. See you later tonight. Hey guys, so it is now 8:30. I have had this makeup on for 8 hours. I'm tired. I'm ready to get in the shower. So I'm just, best I can give you is 8 hours. But let's look at it. I am quite pleased. Hold on. The blush, beautiful as ever. Still very strong there. It's still very strong. Maybe, no, I can't say it fading. I can't even say fading in this. Even a little bit. And then let's see how, I will say with the cream, with the CC cream, my forehead looks good, but I do see more breakdown around the places that are moving, you know, my lines. You see a little breakdown, but I'm going to tell you something, nothing a little touch up can't fix. And remember, I put this on with just the Power Grip Primer. I do not have any powder on my face. Now I'm a more, normal to oily. I had skin and I did not put any powder on it, and I also didn't set it with the setting spray, and those are layers to my makeup that I don't skip, but I wanted to just show you. So to get without my setting spray, my powder, without that, without my color corrector, this is 8 hours later and I am still looking quite good. Okay, there's a bit of break, even though around my nose where my glasses were, this didn't break down as much as some foundation products do, with powder on top. So, yeah, it stayed on my face, and that's also due to the grip primer that helps as well. But yeah, cheek still looks good. I still see a reduction in pores here, really. I like it. I do. We gotta keep wearing it. We got to keep wearing it, and yeah, all will be good. All will be good. I think so far so good. I don't have much else to say. That's the e.l.f. Hydrating CC Cream 8-hour wear. Let me know if you plan on picking it up. If you you think you'll like this one better than the I know it's only 8:30, but I'm an old lady. I've been up, 5, and I'm sleepy. So I'm slurring my words. Let me know if you think you might be enjoying this one more than the original, or you like the original more than this, or whatever. Let's talk about it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything mentioned in the video, leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.